What's up, guys? Come on in. Come on in. We got some things to talk about tonight on my live, on my channel. So I want to let anybody know that if I say anything on my live, on my channel that you don't like, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. Because you can get your YouTube channel too. Sometimes people be in your own and then have a nerve to question you the next day if they say, get off my live. Get off. If you think you're going to think of asking me a question about my YouTube page, you get off the live right now because we're talking about bosses tonight. And some people have more than one job, so don't. If some of the bosses may be looking, we might not even be talking about you. You ain't that special. And truth be told, I just need me a job for 5 more months. And I won't have to work at nobody's job no more. Watch what I tell you. This time next year, I won't have to work at nobody's job. Come March, I won't. Not the same one I'm working now anyway. Put it this way, come March, I might have me another job. Get these holiday seasons out over with, this football season over with. Because guess what? My son will be in the SEC. Because I actually know how to talk to people, and ain't nothing too bad in my life that don't ever happen where I got to be bitter Black Betty. And then they wonder why Caucasian people treat us like they do. I promise you, you ain't even got to believe me. And I'm a black woman, that's why I can say this. The angry black woman is real. It stems because I believe it was because we were the last to vote. Because they keep an attitude. They talk to you any kind of way. And then they let the nigga talk to them any kind of way. They even let their own kids talk to them any kind of way. But you know what? I done been in the streets before. I done had hard times. I done been in tough situations, tragic situations. But guess what? It ain't made me bitter. I still know how to smile and talk to folk. And ain't nowhere in the rule book say you got to be a boss and you be so stern that you just lose all your character. Because when you see people just act so mean and forceful and bitter, something wrong with them. I could tell, man, I done met serial killers and stuff before. And they act better than some of these people. And I know it's bad. Yes, I know what I'm saying is bad. But one particular one I'm thinking about, he was charming. And I know it's bad what I'm saying, but I'm just saying it's got to be something wrong with some of these black women. Because they mad at everything. And they think it's cool to talk to people any kind of way. If I ever be somebody's boss, I know how to be politically correct with you. I don't have to cuss you out or just use profanity or get drunk at work or get high at work. I don't have to do all that. I don't have to do all that. But it's some of these jobs where folk be doing that in their cars and things. But then try to browbeat, honey, I got browbeated because I didn't clean up something. But like I said, what you was in your car doing, Miss Runny Nose? That's what you need to be concerned about, not whether or not I forgot to put a go back. You need to be concerned about, because see, everybody ain't gonna let it slide. See, I don't want to get nobody in trouble, so I wouldn't dare tell nobody that you get high and drunk at work. I wouldn't dare say that. And that's why I don't call no names. That's why I say people got more than one boss. But see, you have to watch some of these people. They want to talk to you any kind of way, and then no wonder, because they up under the influence. I guarantee you they don't talk to their old man like that. If anything, they probably get knocked upside the head. A lot of women that act like that, they be getting knocked upside the head when they go home. And you know what? My mama, God bless the dead. My mama ain't never talked to me no any kind of way, or my daddy. So what I look like at the ripe old age of 51, letting somebody talk to me any kind of way. You know what? God told me to let it go because I got so much great stuff in store for you in the next 5 months. You'll sit back and laugh at them people, and they still gonna be at the same job, being bitter 10 years from now. See, people like that don't grow. And it ain't, a lot of people like, you just think nobody can't say nothing to you. No, you got to know how to say it. And see, that's why I tell people, if you're going through this at your job, hang in there. You know what your goals are, and it ain't got nothing to do with that job. And then when you reach your goals, them same people gonna be working that same job. Because they ain't got no ambition, obviously. They ain't got no goals. They content with just that. They don't. And a lot of time, especially when you at a workplace, when people treat you any kind of way, it's because they get mistreated at home. So then you're the only person they can take it out on. And then some people think it's actually cool to let people talk to them any kind of way. But you know what? God already done told me what to do about it. He already done told me. One thing about it, I got, that's why even if you ain't got no lawyer, have Legal Shield, okay? Because people can't discriminate against you because it's a lot of rules that people can't break when they think they want to threaten your job, okay? See, some people don't know some of us got sense, and we got lawyers and things like that. We got situations that can make real trouble for people's jobs, okay? Some of these bosses don't realize that. They don't realize it don't take but 1 or 2 phone calls of something real bad. Okay? But see, we ain't even got time to act like them, so we ain't even gonna do that. But they don't even realize what they're doing to themselves when they trying you like that. Don't let nobody, especially where you work, talk to you any kind of way. Don't let nobody talk to you any kind of way. I don't care if they've been acting like that since birth. It ain't my fault you ghetto. It's not my fault you ghetto. Oh, everybody got to buy down because you just put it this way. I hope that's ghetto, because if you didn't grow up ghetto and you acting like that, that's even worse. But like I say, every time, I'm telling you, it's statistically shown. You can do research, you can do surveys, and you'll find in the middle of every trouble, conflict, drama is a black woman. I hate to say it, it is. And I know it's plenty other ethnicities, I do. But it just seemed like, and then the Africans too, and I'm black, so I can talk about it. I don't know why they got an attitude so bad. See, I think the Africans come over here thinking they better than the American black, so they try to act like that. And then the American black woman got so abused during slave time and until now, it's abuse, it's abuse. So especially the ones that ain't read nothing, ain't wrote no term papers, ain't read no novel, ain't been to no kind of banquets or anything, ain't got no culture. The ones that ain't got no culture, them the angriest. Ain't read a whole book before in their life. Ain't never read a whole book. And see, people don't realize, I'm the type of person like this. If you think you're doing something bad to me at work, I'm so cool, nothing phases me. But if I do feel a certain way about something, and I can warn other people not to do it, have to go through it, I'm going to do it. That's why my lives are my lives on my channel. You can subscribe, everybody can like, share, and subscribe. We talking about bosses tonight, honey. And I ain't talking about real bosses. I'm talking about the house nigga that's the head of the slaves, the one that can go in the house and all of that. Them kind of niggas. House niggas. It ain't even no real bosses. Cause truth be told, I'm a boss. I'm a real boss. But people I work for, them house niggas. Get sick, see what happens. Get sick and see if they come see you. Get sick and see if they send you a fruit basket. I'm talking about some of these bosses. Man. You know what? Some of them will sell their firstborn for their GM. If their GM say you got to sell your firstborn, some of them will do it. That's why I don't never live beyond your means. Try not to get no car notes and things. Look. Because, see, if you're trapped, you might have to put up with some of that stuff. But if you feel any way like what I'm talking about, if you get an inkling of that feeling, you make the best resume you ever had in your life. And you ask God to guide you where you wanted to go. Because some of us actually know how to do emails and put attachments under the email. And it ain't got nothing to do with a business. It's just our own personal computers. And then some folk have a nerve to come to work. I don't see what some bosses, they want you to clean like you ain't never cleaned before. But then they'll come to work with dirty clothes on. Ain't took damn shower. Barely combed your hair. And then the bathroom is filthy. I don't even be wanting to use the bathroom and this is an employee bathroom. I hope they hearing it. Because like I say, honey, I can't get fired for posting on my own page. That's against the law. And you want to try to find out? Because unemployment checks come every week. Want to find out? Because, honey, I don't like nobody threatening me. Okay? Because if you want me to do something, you don't threaten me to do it. You just ask me to do it. And then what they don't realize is what you thought was meant for against me is what I really wanted. Because see, where I work at, I just want to go in there, sell a few items, and go home. I ain't trying to do nothing responsible. So I don't mind just doing that. I don't want to be no manager. I don't want to learn nothing else. I don't. I'll be fine with the little coins in my little 4-5 hours unless y'all need some help. I don't want to do nothing else. So actually, my boss did me a favor tonight. See, when you're a grateful servant of Christ, nothing a human being can do to you. If anything, I need to ask God, Lord, don't even do nothing to them. Because God don't play by me. Ooh, woo! I promise y'all. Y'all pray for these people too, because I'm telling you, God do not play about Elise. I got testimonies to tell you. They don't even want to try it. And the same go for me. If I do you like you do me, or if I do you any kind of way, if I talk to you any kind of way, God will get me too. So it ain't like, oh, I'm the only one with the special privilege. But I know for a fact. And then guess what? He don't waste no time. Put it this way. I'm gonna make sure I go live tomorrow night. Cause I'm gonna tell you what don't happen. I ain't gonna do nothing now. I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave it in the hands of the Lord. But watch, when I get on live tomorrow, watch what I tell you what don't happen. Watch now, y'all definitely got to stay tuned tomorrow. Because I guarantee you, after I get off and settle down and get on my live, I'm going to be able to tell you what don't happen. Y'all, please, don't take this to offense. When you're a servant of Christ, see, I'm a servant of Christ. And I got an extra edge because God do not play about me. I'm talking about, and he quick about it. Put it this way, it's probably he already done put down what he needed to be put down to show that person, don't do that. You barking up the wrong tree. I bet you he already done rectified that. I bet you by the time I get to work tomorrow, I'm going to know what don't happen to somebody who trying a faithful servant of Christ at that. I can't help I'm a leader. And then I try to be humble and do this. Because, see, I got big fish to fry. See, I thought I was going to never be able to work at nobody's job again. I would tell my family to tell you. 10 whole years, I ain't working on. I even went to grad school so I wouldn't have to work. So I don't have to go back to school and nothing like that. And then, y'all stay tuned because my son, as a matter of fact, my son really gonna guarantee you. My son in YouTube is gonna reason why I ain't gonna have to work on nobody's job because I'm a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. The money will match up after a while. It'll match up after a while. The sponsorships will come because I'm gonna keep posting. I'm gonna keep going live. And you know what? Nights like this, when I get a little annoyed, it motivates me even more. I might go live on all my platforms tonight just to let somebody know. Don't let nobody talk to you any kind of way. And don't live beyond your means so that way, if you have to walk off a job, none of your bills won't suffer. Put it that way. And the same job you walk off of, you don't never have to put them down on your resume, ever. And sometimes lies like this that may offend people, you'll know who be watching your stuff because they're going to have something to say the next time they see you. Y'all, look what my pharmacy called today. I needed a meter. And my pharmacy called me and they gave me one. Because my blood sugar actually been doing good. It's 6.9. And I've been eating candy all the time. But see, I got that good insulin, They gave me strips. They gave me everything I need to work with it, too. See, my doctor probably called and fussed at him because I told him how they can kind of charge me for a meter. No, honey, my insurance, so y'all need to start looking up some of this stuff. But the patient shouldn't always have to look up what their insurance company to pay for. But yeah, back to the subject. That's why I said, honey, stuff like this make me show enough. Don't post.
For the safety of our guests and associates, this area is being monitored by racetrack security.
Yeah, they're trying to do you, just try you any kind of way. Because they think you need their job. But see, I'm telling you, majority of the time when you see women, and I ain't talking about men, when you see black women acting like that, they get mistreated at home. And you the only person that they able to get away with that unruly behavior. It's not cute. It is not cute. I hope somebody watching my live. Then I know how to I know how to make the case if I have to call my lawyer before I go to the unemployment office. I'm gonna call Legal Shield before I go to the unemployment office. Okay. See what's up. See if it's discrimination or terroristic threats or aggravated assault or things like that. Or illegal substances around me. Anything, you know. See, people they don't see everybody ain't see, I notice, see, the people that work up under these folk, they're people that will allow them to talk to them any kind of way. One in particular, I'm thinking about the definition of countrified. One of them can't help it, you know. And then one of them, I don't know what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? But honey. And then they be wondering why they can't keep nobody to work for them. A good boss, they have folk working for them 5 and 10 years at a time. Folk be glad to come to work. I don't work for people before. And that don't mean they kiss butt. You be want to do it right. You be want to do the right thing. Especially if you have each other back. Just like when I went in my job today, I saw where the employee that was here before I was left some work done from their shift. And then the person that was supposed to be there doing it wasn't there. They were about 2 hours late. Okay. So what I did as a team player is I helped out. That don't mean none of these folk, honey. But honey, they little does they know what you meant for harm really is what I really want. Because what's this month? September, October, November, December, January, February. I need to work 6 more months. 6. Not 2 years. Not 3 years. 6 months. And if I ain't reached it, if I ain't made no business about myself by then, I need to stay there. Because truth be told, when my son go to the SEC, and all he got to do is say, Mama, I want you to come with me. Honey. See, when he get to the SEC, I ain't even going to have to work. Even Uber Eats, you can make, even though Uber Eats is annoying, and you have to drive your car, you can make in 2 hours with Uber Eats where to take a whole shift at this job I'm talking about. And you gonna get abused for coins. That's why I say I got to get on this platform, because there's some people out here that gotta work. They got car notes and things like that. They trap. That's why I'm gonna make it up. That's why I'm gonna replace every part on this car before I get any kind of car note. Cause my son gonna pay cash in my car anyway. But until then, I'm gonna replace every part. That way, if I gotta walk off a job or if they tell me to leave, I can go in my car. But see, people, when they try to see, I don't blame slick bullies for trying me because they don't know who I am. See, they don't know who I am, so I really just need to just chill, like God said, because a lot of times people try you because they don't know who you are. They think, oh, I'm just a cashier or something. No, baby. Really, if you look on my social media, you'll find out who I am, and you'll sit your butt down somewhere. They know who I'm talking to. They know who I'm talking to. Shoot. You gonna get no better than this right here. I'm gonna pat my own self on my back, baby. I know I'm a good worker. And then I'm smart. And I'm somewhat caring in certain ways. Can't let nobody run over you. Oh, this ain't the one I wanted. But yeah, honey. I just wanted to hop on real quick, let y'all know. Don't let nobody get away with talking to you any kind of way. Don't let nobody do it. Ain't nobody got that right in your life. Ain't nobody got that right to do that. They sure don't. All right, guys, I might be going live on my Queen Elise Nicolette channel next. Hold on, let me. Oh. Wrong tree tonight, baby. I knew it was gonna be sooner or later. I was gonna have to show folk what I was made of. You trying to be nice to these folk, but you can't be nice to black people. I don't care if somebody get in my comment. Oh, you shouldn't say that. Look it up. Do some research. Do some research now. And the professionals worse. Especially the professionals, the black women that actually make a nickel more than other people. Ooh, they worse. They worse. Funny acting, full of false pride, and live beyond their means in certain cases. Because a lot of them are financially illiterate. Yeah. Yeah, I said it. I sure did. I said it. Sure did. And all you gotta do is comment down below. Or give yourself away tomorrow. All right, guys. I will thank y'all for watching and hearing me vent. I thank y'all for being there for me. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you can know every time I post a video, go live, or post a photo. And I'll see y'all in the next one.